Here we are at the 12th hole, the Redan, a par 3, and we're standing about 190 yards right here.
We are, which is the length of the Redan hole at North Berwick that all of the ones in the States are modeled after. But because this one plays downwind in the summer, we've got tees going back to about 225 on this hole. And that sounds really long, but in the wind here, not so long. And then on top of that, this is a hole where I really don't think it's going to pay to fly the ball on the green. I think you want to be landing short of the green and scooting it up the bank in front. So, you know, even from 220 in the summer wind, I'm visualizing I'm probably going to be hitting like a 5-iron here, which would be a 175-yard shot for me, and it'll fly 195 and then scoot on the rest of the way. When you're coming in at this angle, if the ball's got any right to left on it, you know, as it comes up this slope, it's naturally going to turn to the left.
Right into that bunker.
So as soon as you get over here, you know, we're standing right here. This is pretty much the beeline from the tee to the green where this little ridge comes off. And as soon as you've pulled it left at all, it's going to try to get up there and then feed back down into the bunker.
So I guess kind of the optical illusion, if you will, of the Redan is even if the pin is back left, you still want to play your tee shot out to the right and allow the green to carry it.
And on the real Redan hole, that bunker would come halfway from where it is to us and guard that much more of the front of the green. But we didn't feel like that was necessary here because those balls are all going to wind up in the bunker anyway, downwind. You know, it's not going to stop short. I mean, probably the best place you could miss this hole, if you were going to miss it, is somewhere right in here. You know, just leave it deliberately short and chip from there. Because if you go over the right shoulder and down that side, you're playing back over that ridge and everything's going away from you, and that's a really severe shot.
So that's the characteristic of the Redan is two things, right to left breaking and front to back sloping, correct?
Yes, which means that, you know, if it plays into the wind, you can kind of hit a fade and it'll tend to stop, and the bank, you know, playing into the bank that way will tend to help stop it. But when it's downwind or there's no wind, you know, you've got to kind of hit a runner up there that you know is going to release long and left as it goes. And then it's, you know, it's very tricky to get it up over the shoulder and get it to stop somewhere at the right distance. But in both cases, the one thing you do not want to do is hit it up over this right shoulder, kind of hedge away from the obvious bunker, because this backside, there's a couple bunkers to keep you from going in a gorse bush over there, but you know, it's all short grass here. We didn't put the little bunker, the nasty little bunkers in that they have at the Redan, but even so, you know, putter, wedge, or anything you want, just getting it on the green from down there.
This could almost be more challenging than a bunker in some ways, because if you're in a bunker, you get some spin.
And, you know, you're not going to have that shot here. I think, you know, one of the toughest shots on this golf course will be from anywhere down in there, just trying to get it back on the green.
But like you were saying, I mean, you would use a putter in this. This is an opportunity to use a putter from off the green right here.
This is an opportunity to use a putter from off the green, but this, you know, this bank that we're standing on is so high relative to, you know, it's like putting up a 6-foot bank, and then as soon as it gets up to the top, it's kind of going away from you. So it's very, you know, you have to have very good judgment of pace to get it, make sure you get it up the bank. If you don't get it up the bank, it's going right back to you. You know, all golf course architects build to their strengths a little bit, and that's one thing I've always been really good at is, you know, judging the pace of a putt to, you know, get it just over a contour and then let it go to the hole on its own. So I tend to build stuff like that.
It seems like that's one of the fun parts of links golf is to create to protect a green without using sand in some ways, just by the contour.
Yes, and the, you know, the thing that I learned in Scotland as much as anything is every contour has a good side and a bad side. You know, this hump that we're standing on, as long as you're coming into it from that way, you know, it's a break and it's helping you until you get over the top of it, and then it's all bad from there. And then, you know, having to come back up over it and stop on the green going away from you is really hard. But if you've left it down in there off the tee, you know, this bank is nothing but good for you.